Right guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to get this thing tuned. Let's go. Right guys, so we're off to HS tuning on this lovely rainy day. Yeah, gonna go get the Mondeo sorted out. Now, as I said, it's made it almost all the way, no problem. It's got a bass tune, but it needs to be tuned properly. So, fingers crossed we have a successful day and get this thing tuned properly, and then can do some more exciting things. So yeah, onwards. Right guys, so didn't video very much of it because it was absolutely belting down. We went through such big storms that literally we had to eventually call it. So there was a slight issue. It looks like my Haldex clutches are wearing out. Not the end of the world, I've actually got another set of clutches at home. But with the added weather and storm and everything, it just meant it was spinning like ridiculously. So couldn't even put any meth in at the moment because it was just making too much torque to even, I mean, it was spinning up as soon as the boosted some forth, and it was pretty sketchy. So what we decided to do, I've now got a decent 99 tune, so normal fuel tune. I can drive the car, I can beat on it, I can do whatever I want. Unfortunately, it is a wheel spinning absolute mess at the moment. So we've left it there, planned another visit to go see Sam. In the meantime, I've got a few things to do, change the Haldex clutches. I also want to change another couple of little things up in front, but we'll get to that. But yeah, the car feels fucking fast. It feels very very torquey, like a lot more torque than it used to have, but higher up in the rev range. Won't say I'm not disappointed, but I'm relatively happy that I can now beat on it and I can do whatever I need to do until I can get it all working. So let's get this thing home. Righto. Right guys, so unfortunately that didn't go as expected, or as hoped I should say. Yeah, the all-wheel drive just wouldn't lock up, wouldn't hold the power. So plan of attack, I'm going to get this thing up, get the four wheels off the ground, and just see if I can see anything obvious. I mean, we could hear it locking in, so everything points to the clutches, but let's just see when I get it up, if I can get it to lock, and maybe I can apply some friction against the back wheels. Maybe I can get it to slip, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, as I said, I do have another pack of clutches in the garage, so see what I can do. That's going to be the rest of this video. Get it up in the air, I guess. Right guys, so time for an update. It's been absolutely pouring down for the last 2 weeks, a week and a half, so I haven't even looked at this thing. I've been stressing about the all-wheel drive, thinking I need to pull the front off, get new clutches, get a new Haldex. You know, the worst situations go through your head. But started digging into it, and the little box, the little sort of fitting that holds the solenoid and the pressure sensor in place, it was 3D printed. I had 3D printed by BLC. That's been in there a long time, and it's very close to the exhaust, and it's actually started to deform a bit. So I thought maybe a smoking gun. Pulled it out. It was warped, but it looked kind of okay. So thought the next thing to look at is the solenoid. Pulled the solenoid out, tested it, and it wasn't moving very much. I tested it, another spare one I got was moving way more. Testing the old one a little bit, and eventually I see something sticking out of one of the holes. Grab my tweezers, pull out like a metal spiral, like a sliver came out. So there's obviously, that thing was obviously bugged. So I put the old one, the spare one back in, put the old one in the bin, and I now have all-wheel drive. So thank fuck for that. I was flipping stressing, but that's done. So I do want to do some other things while this is up in the air. I've had a problem with the fuel level sender. It just stopped working one day. I think one of the grounds has come off of the basket, so I'm going to have to just drop the fuel tank down a bit, get that in. I'm probably not going to film any of that because seen it all before, and it's pretty boring. It's cramped work under there. I think the next thing I'm probably going to show you is getting this thing down on the floor, and we'll go for a little drive and we'll make sure the all-wheel drive's working. So hopefully soon, but you will see that next. I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so back once again. Unfortunately, I got sick as a dog, so I had to delay stuff. I have been doing bits and pieces on the car. It has now been tuned. Just didn't video any of it because I've been feeling like absolute rubbish, but it's pretty much good to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to call this here, and the next video we're going to do some exciting stuff. We're going to go to Manston, and we're going to do some quarter-mile testing. We're going to see what we can do with this thing. Hopefully not break it, but let's see. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited. But as I say, we'll call this here. Once again, thanks for joining me on the journey. Thanks for sharing around, liking, subscribing, commenting. All keeps me going. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.